Hey guys, this is MTP Flyers, and tonight I want to check out the Invisible Shield smudge-proof version of their screen protector for the new iPhone 5, which is just hilarious because, you know, they have the new iPhone because they rushed this to market to try to get it out before anyone else, and they don't have the right name on there because, you know, they assumed. And something else that bothers me a little bit is how they did the cutouts. So I just want to do this install with you guys, and I want to give it a fair shake. But I am going to tell you right now, right off the bat, I really don't like what they did with the holes on this. This is just a little ridiculous. I don't even know if you can see that right there, but they've got an open cutout, really weird shape. It doesn't, you know, go across, and the same thing at the bottom. I'm not sure why they did that. I'm going to have to contact the company and ask because, you know, people say, oh, well, you know, it's for ease of fit, of design, and I don't ever had a problem putting a screen shield on a flat surface, so I don't know what the point of that is. I know this is a wet install, and they recently talked about, you know, water maybe getting into the earpiece, but I still don't understand the home button, purpose of the home button. Maybe it's because of the port down at the bottom. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a screen shield install on camera, but I'll speed it up so you don't have to do the whole thing. But I just wanted to install it on here just to show you guys maybe some of the problems I've seen other people have, and just give you my overall opinion. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're done the install, and I'm going to tell you right now, I like the way that the screen looks with the frosted look a little bit. It takes away from some of the glare that you get, and of course your fingerprints, and it doesn't feel that it takes away from the clarity of the screen. I think that's really good. And that's about where it ends. The install went fine. I had no problems putting it on. It went on really easily. I had to wait 24 hours for the rest of the stuff to clear up here. But if you can see here with me, I'll put the light on it right there. The left side of the phone compared to the right side doesn't match up at all. It is probably the worst I have ever seen on a screen shield. And you say, Mike, well, why didn't you move it? It's wet. Well, if I were to move this further over this way to line up on this side of the phone, the speaker on this side, on this side of the speaker, would practically touch the speaker. And this would be completely off. I don't like the way this is open at the top. I don't like the way this is open at the bottom. I think it looks ugly. I don't know why they did that. Maybe because it's a wet install and they had to stop the water from going naturally to that spot. I don't know. Somebody mentioned that to me the other day. But I don't like this at all. It's cut way short. It doesn't match up. And for $26, you would think that it would match up. Did they do this wrong as far as measuring it? And they put it out anyway thinking people aren't going to care? I mean, in my opinion, if you're going to do it right. If you're charging the money that you're charging, you have to do it right. This, at the bottom, doesn't line up with the top here. But like I said, if I were to move this over any further, this would look so off, it wouldn't look right at all. Same thing goes for the bottom. If I were to move this over this way, it might line up a little bit, but this will be even further away from the side. So, I don't understand what they're doing here. This doesn't look like it's cut even at all. And I don't know. I'm so disappointed in Zagg right now because I used to use their products for my 3G, 3GS, 4. I don't know where they went wrong, why they did this design at the top and the bottom. I notice other companies are doing it too. Without a doubt, probably the ugliest screen shield I have ever seen. Now, I grabbed my Lux case because it has that lay on the table design where the whole case comes over the top of the phone, and some screen shields come so close to the edge there's not enough room. Is that why they cut it short? Maybe that's what they intended to do, but they didn't cut it straight, I can tell you that right now. You line that up, it goes on fine. Screen shield doesn't bind up at all, but I got this retarded looking piece over here where I can see half of my phone, and there's nothing over here. It looks ugly. This looks like a fourth grader put this on here. My coworker, I tweeted pictures out of doing his Steinhill install and did his pictures before. I just thought he was a dum-dum and didn't do it right. And here, you know, you guys know I'm not the best at screen shield installs, but if you can't do a wet screen shield install, you should really go home, to be completely honest with you. And if anybody's paying $26.99 or, you know, this is the, like I said, this is the smudge proof. The extreme one, I think, is $35.95, and that's just for the front screen. They don't even have the back ones out in the stores yet. So, 2 thumbs down with a reverse wiggle, Mr. Double D style for this, guys. Not happy with it at all. Now, you got to give it 24 hours for it to clear up, and I'm sure it'll be crystal clear or, you know, as clear as it can be without seeing any of that. But I'm completely befuddled by the point of open here and open here, and it doesn't line up. Completely unacceptable, in my opinion, for spending $26, $27 for a screen shield, and you don't even get back protection for it. I don't know. Zagg used to be really good, in my opinion. I thought they did a great job. You know, right off the bat, this feels a little tacky, pushing my finger across it, and I'm sure that has to do with it setting up, so I don't want to necessarily knock it for that. But I would not recommend this right now. I'm sorry. Just can't recommend it. I think it's ugly, you know, and it definitely doesn't go with the style of the iPhone looking perfect. It doesn't. It just wrecks it, in my opinion. So, guys, that's it. We'll hit you guys up in a couple days, and I'll let you know what I see when it clears up. You guys have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!